Cameras. More than boxes made of plastic and metal. For me, they've always been time machines, a way to save a moment, forever. I grew up in a family where photography was more than a hobby. It was a ritual. Every birthday, every vacation, every little achievement was captured, printed, framed, slipped into albums. My grandparents had drawers full of them. And thanks to those images, I remember things that would have been forgotten otherwise. How happy I was when I got my first bike, how pretty my mom was on her wedding, and how proud was my dad when I was born. I'm shooting this video with my Canon 70D, a 13-year-old camera that my mom bought me in 2015 when I was a student, to support my video projects at university. I didn't have much, but I knew I needed something to bring my ideas to life. I used it for uni projects in 2015, my daily vlogs in 2016, when I moved to Berlin in 2018, and when I went on a road trip through Portugal in a van in 2020. That camera was with me all the time, and I used it to capture precious moments and share them with the world. And 6 months ago, I decided to take content creation seriously. I created over 150 videos with my Canon, capturing talking videos, B-rolls, tutorials, and created a 20,000 people audience with that 12-year-old camera that you can find for $200. I always had this dream, to tell stories that move people, inspire them. But after years of pushing my old gear to the edge, I think it's time for a change. I'm gonna invest in a new camera, more modern and capable. But now it brings a new existential question. Which camera should I buy? Well, that's not a quick and easy decision. It never is. Hours turned into days, days into weeks, and I fell deep into the rabbit hole of camera reviews, YouTube comparisons, forums, Reddit threads, endless spec sheets. I must have watched over 100 videos. FX-30 versus ZV-E1, FX-30 versus FX-30, best cinema camera under $2,000. But every time, the same question whispered in my head. Do I actually need this? Is it really worth it? Is this more like an investment or an excuse? Buying a camera isn't just about specs and money. It's about belief. So after months and weeks of research and hesitations, I finally chose the model, and then the box arrived, and it was finally in my hands. The Sony Cinema Line FX-30. Compared to my trusty and rusty Canon 70D, this thing feels like something from the future. 4K, 120 FPS, S-Cinetone, dual card slot, 10-bit 422, shooting in log, real-time tracking autofocus, the list goes on. This camera for me is more than just frame rates and resolution and creative features. It's about reigniting a dream, pushing my creativity further, finding new stories to tell, and testing my limits. But here's the thing. Will this be just another gadget that ends up collecting dust on the shelf? Or will it be the key to taking my content and my storytelling to a whole new level? I've come a long way from the kid who just wanted to make cool videos. Now I want to make meaningful ones. And this camera isn't just a tool, it's a symbol. It's like a promise to myself to keep growing, keep creating, and keep chasing the dream.